So today's gonna be a really long video, so I hope you brought your hot cocoa, your beer, your coffee, whatever it is you like to watch videos with, because this thing is going to be like a fucking movie. But that's okay. I've been getting shorter lately, so one long one once in a while is fine. This video is gonna be about some bags. This is the Evergoods Mountain Quick Draw. This is one of the bags in the video. This is the Mystery Ranch Prizefighter, another bag from the video. This is the Mystery Ranch Urban Assault 21, another bag in the video. Direct Action Dust Mark II Bullet Ruck 15, also in the video. Firefighter Chief, another one in the video. So let's get into it. Basically today, what I'm going to talk about are my 6 favorite bags. 6? Wait, one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. My 6 favorite bags right now that you can get, asterisk, 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 that you can get for under or around $150. This bag, I almost thought not to put it in here because it's also very hard to find, but I'll give you some tips on how to find it if you want one. Now, this is Evergoods Mountain Quick Draw bag. I'm gonna spend a lot of time on this one because this is personally one of my favorite bags. I love this bag. I really, really do. And it's like one of those bags that really surprised me when I got it. So I'm gonna try to be really quick about this because this is the quick draw. This bag's claim to fame is there's a mechanism here that you hold like so, and then it just opens up like so, and you get this kind of spoon thing, and then you just pull on the paracord and it goes like this. This bag, if you look at it from the side, can you see this profile here? This profile generally means mountain bag, like when the bottom is curved like this. Normally bags like this never stand up. That is a big problem for me. A bag almost must stand up to make it into my daily routine or my daily carry rotation. This bag actually stands up perfectly fine on its own without any effort whatsoever. So it's one reason why I love this bag. All Evergoods bags are made of great materials. This one is no different. It's made of this 420D high tenacity, high tension, high tensile nylon that feels great to the touch. I would venture to guess this back is 500D, even though I can't find that on their website. It's definitely different. Something about this back material feels different to me. So I don't know if it's actually different or if I'm just crazy. There is a daisy chaining across here, and I do actually use it on this side for my Heroclip. This bag is meant to be a mountain bag, but as a daily carry bag, I find it quite epic. It has one zipper that goes the whole way along the edge here, and you can open it up. There's another zipper inside where you can put your stuff. I tend to put like my mask in here, for example, and then that's it. It should be said this is quite narrow. Like this pocket's only about like that wide, so you can't put too much in here. I'm gonna have the same loadout in all of these bags, so you can see. Another thing I carry most often for my EDC is this Goruck wire dop. So you'll see this throughout the video and how it fits in each bag. Interesting note about the Goruck wire dop. Anyway, this was designed by the CEO of Evergoods, Jack, and everybody always comments on Evergoods videos, their pack-out videos, like, why do you have the Goruck wire dop? Like, it's a Goruck product. Well, he designed it, so I think he's allowed to have it in the videos if he wishes. That's probably also why it fits so perfectly in like the CPL 24 and 28. But anyway, this is the Goruck wire dop. You'll also see this in the rest of the videos. Now, I usually use an Ona Clifton camera cube, and I've realized that this is causing frustration for people because you can't get that camera cube without spending $500 on a camera bag. So this one you can buy. This is an Artisan camera cube. Artisan and artist. Anyway, one of those things. It's made in Japan, very small, fits my Leica perfectly, and that's really it. You know, YKK zippers. It has a little bit of padding, not too much, but enough for my daily stuff. In here, I just have a Leica Monochrom with 35mm lens on it. So I'll put that off to the side. The other thing I have in here is this Bihn snake charmer. This is like my daily essentials bag that I use. So basically all my tech stuff goes in this guy and all my daily essentials go in here. So one side has this Porter Yoshida pouch that has a, let me show you. It's Porter Yoshida pouch that has a t-shirt in it and some deodorant. This shares the same quick draw mechanism as this bag, which makes it cool in use. This pouch cost around $70 US, so people who ask me about it, it's not that easy to find, and it's about $70 here. So I'd imagine by the time you got it to the States, it'd be a lot more. This Bihn snake charmer I find extremely useful. I'm gonna fit all the same stuff in all the bags during the video. I think that's the best way to do it. Nothing else in the bag. There is a laptop compartment in this bag, kind of. So the laptop compartment is in here, and there's like this sleeve here. You probably can't see it, but there's like a sleeve here, and there's another sleeve on the front, which is this guy. In this front sleeve, it's just like a stretchy mesh sleeve. I tend to keep my wallet, sorry, not my wallet, my keys. One of my favorite pockets on this bag, and the pocket that makes this bag usable for EDC, is this quick access pocket in the back here, which I keep my AirPods and wallet in. The harness system is very reminiscent of every other Evergoods product you've ever seen. And the reason this bag stands up on its own is basically this latch here kind of folds in. So it's a genius design. I mean, I don't know if they even attempted it, but it just folds in like this. There's actually a crease right here in the padding, and it just sits completely flat. So anyway, this is one of my favorite bags ever. This is the Quick Draw, Mountain Quick Draw from Evergoods. It is retired. I don't know if it'll ever come back, but it is, you know, will be and is one of my favorite bags. You can get this bag from Evergoods Japan if you have a friend in Japan. I'm not in Japan. I had to get a friend to help me get it when I wanted one. You can get it from them for around $130 US. It's on sale. Probably shipped to your house $200 if you have a friend that's willing to do it for you. Evergoods Japan does not ship outside of Japan, so you will need somebody that is able to do it. Last I heard, they have 2 or 3 left, so get them while the getting's good. Any bag in this video you want to see a full review of, let me know in the comments. I will be happy to oblige. Somebody in the comments always asks me the same question, and I want to help them out. Someone in the comments always asks me, like, I don't know why, they always say, like, can I fit a magazine in there? And I don't know why they want to know if they can fit magazines into something, but what I'll say is on this bag, you can fit this is a Korean textbook, but it's like a magazine. If you fold it up like so, you can, in fact, fit a magazine in this front pouch like so. Magazine ready. Round 2. Oh, this is another one of my favorites. So this is the Mystery Ranch full of hair, Prizefighter. This bag is killer. Now, this bag's $125 at the time of filming. It has one of the best harness systems on a bag under $200 you'll ever see. This is the same harness system from the Urban Assault 24. It has load lifters on the top here. It's just like the most comfortable thing. The back panel is stiff and nice with some nice mesh. The straps are stiff and nice as well. Stiff and nice, I've said that way too many times. There's a sternum strap here which works as advertised. The only thing I don't really like about this bag is the grab handle. Like if you look at that Evergoods, there is an epic grab handle on the side here and another epic grab handle on the side here. So you can kind of tote this bag around as you wish. Whereas with this Mystery Ranch, there's just like a simple webbing grab handle, which I do find to be a little bit lacking. Now this bag is very similar to the Civic Half Zip, which is a bag by Evergoods. It feels very similar in use. Now let's just get into it. I'll pack it out as I did with the last one. So the main compartment first. I want to start with the main compartment. So if I open this up, the main compartment has this yellow liner on this mystery pop color. Like you can see all these zippers are all YKK and they're all AquaGuard. The Evergoods I just showed you, all YKK, not AquaGuard, but DWR coated, so a little bit better than nothing. The zippers here feel great. They have, what I find about Mystery Ranch bags, especially this one, is the zipper line is so nice that it just like is so smooth. Like, just really smooth to use. The inside liner, so this is the mystery pop color with all of these colorways. So you see like the yellow paracord and the urethane coated zippers, and then the colorful thing here. I like this colorway, to be honest. I think it's kind of cool. Plus I like the idea of it being yellow on the inside. Now this has a really nice laptop sleeve, which is raised up off the bottom, and it is separated from the sides of the bag, so your laptop can go in there very well. I don't have my laptop with me, it's recording the audio, so this Tom Bihn thing is going to be the stand-in. It is the exact size of my laptop. Now, if you look at this back port here, fits in perfectly nice. Now, I would never use a sleeve with this particular one because I feel it's so padded as it is. There's also a tablet sleeve here in the front that is slightly smaller, but my 10-inch or my 11-inch iPad Pro fits in here just fine. There's other places to organize your things here. A big slip pocket here, a smaller one here, a big slip pocket here, a smaller one here, and then 2 pen pockets here. I tend to not use these things very much. The good thing about the way Mystery Ranch works is they all lie flat when you're not using them. I'll put my Hero Clip in there just so you can get a vibe for what it looks like, but it just goes in like so. I wouldn't put it there normally in use. When it comes to the rest of the bag, I would probably stuff this down in the bottom first. Something like so. Now it's not a clamshell opening. It just kind of opens up halfway or so. I would put my camera just on top of that like this. Then my wire dop thing just on top of that, and there you go. Zips up very nicely. Like so. 2 pockets left on the front here. This one I would use for like my mask and my keys, like that. Now, this pocket is one of my favorites in a bag. It is a very deep, with its own volume, quick access pocket. And you can, in fact, you can even fit a water bottle in here if you really want to. I know there are no water bottle pockets on this bag, none here. None on the last bag either. Good to note that. Now up here there's what they call a sunglasses pocket, but it's plenty voluminous, as you can see. And my wallet is here, something like so. My AirPods here, something like so. And as you can see, this one also tends to stand up on its own just fine. A personal favorite, this one. I tend to use this bag a lot when I want something simple. It is around a 22-liter bag, 500 deep Cordura on the outside. It just feels like a very nice bag in use, and for 125 bucks, you cannot go wrong. Seriously. Sorry for you magazine bros, I don't think there's any part of this bag where this will fit folded up aside from the main compartment, so if you want to have your magazine, you're going in the main side, boy. This is another bag from Mystery Ranch. So this one is the personal favorite of a lot of people. I don't tend to like this one as much as I like the Prizefighter that I just showed you, even though this is one of my other personal favorites. It has a very nice strap system, very similar to the Prizefighter. If anything, it's a little bit thinner on the straps, but it also has load lifters, sternum strap, Duraflex hardware. It has a webbing handle. Mystery Ranch loves these like very boring normal webbing handles. I wish they didn't, in fact. This one also has an AquaGuard zipper here, all YKK zippers, all very nice. What I will say is that this one feels a little bit more purpose-built. It's a little bit more intense. This is also a 1000D Cordura because it is the Shadow 1000D Cordura version. So take that for what it's worth. A very nice bag nonetheless. I should say, so far, every bag has been made in Vietnam. So this has Mystery Ranch's like 3-way design thing, 3-way opening that opens like so. And you can just fillet the bad boy out like so. So it lays flat like this. Now I do, this bag's around 120 bucks. And this is one of those bags that like, I have it, I'll never sell it, it'll be around. I don't know how much I'll ever use it, but it just feels friggin' nice to have one. I'll pack it out just like I packed out the others. So Tom Bihn thing right in the bottom here. Something like so. There is some molly webbing on the bottom if you want to strap like a bedroll or whatever that kind of stuff is. I would put my camera on the top here, like so, and then like this guy, GORUCK thing, like so here. Now there are two organizational pockets on the inside here that are long and good for things like masks. So let me put my mask in there, is there. And then like, how about my keys in this other side? No, my keys no good, no good, no good. Abort, abort, abort. Probably like my wallet then in here. And then zipper this guy up. Oh, forgot my laptop. Laptop, I mean, it has a 15-inch laptop sleeve. So far they all have. This laptop sleeve is almost identical to that of the Prizefighter. And it's a bit hard to fit it in with this, but you can imagine what it would look like. There is a Velcro thingy here. The Prizefighter doesn't have one. I don't like these very much, so I'm glad that they give you the option of just doing this. I think the main reason they do that is so that you can put a water bladder in here. There's also a tablet sleeve, but the tablet sleeve has no protection whatsoever. Good place for that rolled up magazine. You know what I'm saying? You might not even have to roll it up. It might just fit in like this. So I'm gonna zipper this bad boy up again. It's a long and cylindrical design. People love it or hate it. The top of this bag has one more AquaGuard zipper here. It also has a little key lanyard. I tend to just dump my keys, dump my AirPods, zip up, and ready to go. This is a killer bag for the price, but like you gotta kind of like the aesthetic of it. I tend to prefer the aesthetic of the Prizefighter, even though that one is mystery pop, but in general, I tend to like that a little bit better. Overall though, this is a great bag. And this 1000D Cordura feels so thick and scrumptious. If you have any questions about this one, let me know in the comments. I'm sure I've missed a lot of stuff about it, but it's a great bag. I've done a full, huge review on this bag. So if you're still curious, feel free to check that out. Round 4. Round 4 is an interesting one. This is the Goruck Bullet Ruck 15. This is a recent, the recent model, the newest one in Coyote. Also made in Vietnam, so far, keeping that trend, all made in Vietnam. Basically, like, if your bag's not made in America, made in Vietnam is as good as it's gonna be. I mean, you could get it in Germany or Europe or Canada or whatever, but generally speaking, Vietnam is kind of like the gold standard for bag manufacturing, especially in Asia. If you look at this bag, this is $135, but the way I have it configured with this guy on the bottom, it's more like $200, so keep that in mind. But as I talk about it, you can forget about this thing. There is some MOLLE webbing behind this that you can take it or leave it. This is a GORUCK field pouch, the USA version. It's almost as much as the bag. This is like 75 bucks. So yeah, I like the way this looks together. It gives it a bit of a JanSporty kind of vibe. And if you weave these MOLLE things in like very tightly like they're supposed to be, with like weaving like this, my magazine bros will know what I'm talking about. In daily use though, I much prefer this bag with this attached. And the main reason is because it also gives me a grab handle on the bottom of the bag to pull it like so, and a grab handle on the top of the bag to pull it like so. I often use this as my camera bag with a Hazard 4 camera cube inside, but let's talk about it in terms of daily carry. This bag is seriously like one of my favorites. It's one of my favorite GORUCKs, which is shocking because I have tons of GORUCKs, but I just love this one and I don't know what it is about it, but I really like it. So I like to put, see, the problem with GORUCKs is this front slant pocket is a little bit tough. I mean, tough like as in it's hard to get into. So when you put things into it, they're stiff and they're hard to get at. That's why I like having this out in the front. So basically what I normally tend to put in here is I take my AirPods and I stick it in this thing here. I take my wallet and I stick it in that thing there. And then there is a zippered pocket here. And in the zippered pocket, I tend to put my wallet and my keys. And then I often just throw my mask right in, or not, depending on my mood. So now I have most of my normal EDC stuff out. This front pocket here, I don't tend to put a lot in it, but you could easily put your mask in it or something like that. I don't tend to. I tend to prefer to use this for everything in this case. So this is the first bag among all of these that is a fully clamshell opening bag. it opens like so. Now there's already a laptop sleeve in here because I can't really use this bag without a laptop sleeve. All of the laptop sleeves so far have been pretty good. They're suspended, all those kind of things. This one is not suspended, and it's literally just like a sleeve of material. This bag is 500D Cordura, very similar to the Mystery Ranch Prizefighter. GORUCK makes most of their bags in 1000D, but this one happens to be 500D. In this case, I would pack it out very similar, but you can just see a little bit better. Put this here, this Bihn thing. I would put my camera on top of it just to give a little bit of padding. So this depends on you. You could stick it in this mesh pocket, but it's a little bit tight with these guys here. So I would probably tend to just put it like something like so. Like this. Now that's the beauty of a clamshell bag, is you can look at it all like this and magazines away, bro. My mask, I would probably put in this top pocket here, which you know, you could just jam it down in there and yeah, zipper up like so, and then you've got this bag. Now this is like a bulletproof bag, like literally. I realize I haven't been putting this anywhere, but you can imagine yourself where it might be able to go. This bag is great in use. It feels very nice. The straps on this bag, they are typical GORUCK, very dense foam. What I love that GORUCK did here was they added this, it's like a 210D, like really slick, nice material on the back here that breathes very well. I mean, compared to the 1000D Cordura, and it's also on the back of the straps. Makes it a lot nicer on your suits, doesn't attack your suits. It should be noted that this sternum strap does not come with the bag. I bought it for $10 when I bought the bag. And yeah, the bag tends to stand up on its own, absolutely no problem, like most GORUCKs do. And this top handle is among the absolute best in the game. GORUCK makes the best top handles. This thing is by far the best one that we've seen so far. The Evergoods is pretty good, but it's not as good as this. This thing is just great and infinitely chuckable. Zippers, all YKK on this guy. The thing is, even though they're YKK, they are not AquaGuard and they have no covering, so not like the GR1, so you have to be a little bit more careful in the rain. They are smooth though. They are very, very smooth. As you can see, they zip pretty smoothly. Basically, they're number 10. This big guy's a number 10, and this guy is a number 8. And number 8's all in this guy. So let me unpack this, and we'll move on to bag number 5. Bag number 5, round number 5. So this one is going to frustrate a lot of you because you cannot get it right now, but it is, well, okay. I have heard that perhaps it will be available again soon. So there is that. This is the recycled Firefighter Chief. There is also a recycled Firefighter 12-hour and 24-hour. I'm not talking about those. This one is $159, so it comes in slightly more expensive than the budget, but you know, it's right around where the budget is. This guy is 1000D Cordura, made in the US of A, the first one, made by Jake and his team there at Recycled Firefighter. I haven't talked about warranties. I should have. Every bag so far has had a lifetime warranty, bar none. Mystery Ranch, lifetime warranty. Evergoods, lifetime warranty. The warranty of the GORUCK is the best in the business, lifetime warranty from Scars. This guy, lifetime warranty as well, but you have to pay $9 for it. So now we're up to $170, $168 to be exact. This is the bunker gear version. You can see it has like some old firefighters gear on the front. This bag is just a lovely, lovely bag, honestly. One of my absolute favorites, as most of these are. That's why the title of the video is Favorites. So as I said, 1000D Cordura feels really nice. It doesn't feel quite as thick as like the GORUCK 1000D Cordura, and I'm not really sure why that is. It's just probably something to do with the supplier. As far as I know, Jake, this guy gets all of his stuff from America, and all the parts are made from America, are made in America. These are all these are all national molding. Straps are very nice. They feel very similar to the GORUCK, slightly thicker. And the back panel, no breathability whatsoever. There are some faux channels here, but it doesn't do a whole lot. 1000D Cordura on the back too, so you're gonna sweat. You're gonna sweat, son. This bag, let's open her up. Now this has like, okay, so it must be said, this bag has the smoothest zippers I've ever seen in a bag. Like, they are just unbelievably smooth. They are USA made YKK zippers and number 10s everywhere. Every zipper on this bag is a number 10. Literally every single one. This is a clamshell opening bag, much like the GORUCK. So it opens like so. There is a bit of padding on the bottom. Very similar layout to the GORUCK. There is 2 pockets here, although on this one it is mesh on both sides. I will say in the Recycled Firefighter website, when they come back with this bag, check carefully because this used to be just Cordura here and you couldn't see into the pockets, but now they ship with this mesh, and Recycled Firefighter mesh is among the best in the business. It is just so thick and woven and nice. There is a sleeve in the back here, which is very reminiscent of the last bag, the, what was that? Oh yes, the Bullet Ruck. This is a 21 liter-ish bag from what I gather. You know, it feels like a 21 liter bag. I've used this for travel and it actually worked out really well. I'll show you my daily carry mode here. So I'll put the laptop in here just for you to see the laptop. So it kind of goes in something like so. Nice national molding thing here that you could use to, you know, well, clip it in. Keep it tight. This camera would go right on top, very similar. Now you can see there's a lot more space along the edges here than have been in the last couple of bags, but that's just due to the fact that this one just kind of packs a little bit bigger than its size. Now this, you can easily put it inside here, but for the sake of this video, I'm just gonna show you that it goes like that, no problem at all. Magazine bros, fits in, look at that, perfect. Nice big open space to put your magazines. In these pockets, so I tend to not put a lot of things in these pockets, but what I will do is put in this pocket, let's just see, my wallet and my key, my wallet and my AirPods in here. And then in this pocket, I will put my mask like so, and then do it up with those ultra smooth. Can you see how smooth that is? Like that is so smooth. Now, one of the best parts about this bag, it has that same type of pocket that the GORUCK has in the front, but this one, for some, however this bag is made, this pocket has way more volume. Like, can you see that? Like that Tom Bihn thing is thick and like, this is like just voluminous. It has so much of its own volume. So you can easily put like your rolled up magazine, like look at that. Goes right in there, and then like even you can put it, like you see that? Basically too, like a GORUCK, like this seam stops at the zipper, but then this one, like, yeah, look at that magazine, it fit in there gloriously. What I would do in use probably is just throw my keys in here and zip it up like so. This is seriously like a sick bag. Like minimal travel, this thing will kill it. Wanna see? This is a big packing cube. So I could put that down here like so. My camera in the top. I don't need this anymore because this is closed. So this is gone. But if you imagine like this is for 5 to 7 to, I could probably travel for a month with this. Yeah, it's endless. Now, of course, it zips up like no problem at all. And then there's still tons of space in this front pocket. So I could take my GORUCK wire dop for my technology stuff, and it's like perfect. Now I'm traveling. This bag is like super underrated, and I don't know why this bag doesn't get more play. Like there's like literally like 2 videos on YouTube of this bag, but it's just like, you see that? A GORUCK would, you can see the volume. Can you see the volume of this front pocket? How it kind of bows out like that? In any event, this is an epic bag and one that deserves more credit, easily in my top 3 bags ever. Like literally, it's one of my favorite bags ever made. And Jake, I hope you bring it back, because if you bring back one in leather, it will be mine. They used to make one with like leather here, and that will certainly be mine. One thing I forgot to mention about this bag, top handle. Top handle is great. It's not quite GORUCK great, but what I do like about this top handle is how big it comes off the top. It also should be mentioned that the silhouette of this bag is kind of handsome compared to like a GR1. GR1 is like really square. This guy has more of like a GR1 26 liter vibe. And then again, yeah, this handle here. And one thing I want to say is I have used this bag once as a fold away, pack away bag because it folds away quite thinly, although it is slightly heavy. Last, but certainly not least, is one of my favorite bags ever made. Got my Korea patch there. This is one of my favorite bags that was ever made. I love this bag to death. And I think that this, along with that recycled Firefighter you just saw, these are like easily in my top 3-4 bags ever. Like seriously, I love it that much. Never talked about this one on the channel because I tend to just use it. It just works. So I use it, I don't really feel like I need to talk about it. On my channel, I often talk about how bags like slap me in the face or they punch me in the face. It's like, they seem great, they're doing everything well, and then suddenly they will punch me in the face and say, I suck at this. This bag doesn't do that. It just does everything well for me. Now, of course, this is tactical. If you live in a place where tactical bags are not good, then you're gonna be having the same issue as you would have with any other tactical bag. So there is that. So Pack Hacker Tom, your mileage may vary. You will find that this bag is amazing in use, but like I said, if you're not into the tactical vibes, I find that this kind of molly, this like laser cut molly looks a little bit less tactical than the other stuff, but this paracord handle, while my favorite handle ever on a bag, like literally my favorite handle ever on a bag, like that thing is amazing in use. Can you see that? Yeah, there you go. That is one of my favorites ever in a bag. And yeah, let's pack it out. Now this one is not clamshell opening, although it does have a clamshell compartment. Let's start with the main compartment. These are all YKK zippers on this bag too. Every bag so far, every bag today, all YKK zippers. This one has a big number 10 on the outside here, which opens up the main compartment. Now, before we get into the main compartment, this one is 500D Cordura, but it feels very nice in use. It actually has a very like nice, just nice feeling. This one has something the other bags do not. This has water bottle pockets on the side. And I think I brought one to show you. Yeah, so this is a water bottle. I don't know what it is. It's from Lightroom. I work for Lightroom sometimes, so they gave it to me. But this has a very good and very nice water bottle pocket on the side that works like so. Doesn't really cut much into the main volume. It sort of sits on the outside. So, and it uses these like elastic things on the side to get it in. You can, you know, clip it in with this compression strap if you want. This bag is small. I don't know why you'd want to use compression straps. I think it's like around probably 20-ish liters. That's just a guess. It could be a little bit less even. Inside of this bag, oh, sorry, before we get to the inside, these straps are very comfortable in use. They are more than adequate for the size of the bag. They have this box stitching here, which is like only the GORUCK, and this bag has that. Even the Recycle Firefighter doesn't have that, so these are box stitched in. They are very comfortable, and this by far has the best back panel in any of these bags. It has these like foam ribs here, and then like the Cordura that goes in the middle, but there's a big gap here. This bag feels amazing on your back, and literally like I don't sweat at all when I'm wearing this bag. It is by far as good as it gets for that. Sternum strap, just like the rest of them, works nicely enough. It has these quick release things if you're running from zombies and you need your bag to be deployed or detached or whatever. They're all Duraflex UTX hardware, so the best in the game, this UTX hardware. That's why they have this satisfying sound. UTX hardware always sounds like that. Everything on this bag feels top-notch in materials, in build quality. Everything's double, triple stitched, and every single strap comes with a strap keeper. Like literally every single one has like a web dominator. This bag is just really nice. Now, on the back here, there is a kind of a Velcro, where we go. There is a Velcro thing here where you can put like a water bladder. I tend to put nothing back here. You could like hide something back there if you really wanted to. It goes all the way down to the bottom of the bag. Did I even say the name of this bag? It's the Direct Action Dust Mark II. You can see like they went above and beyond. Like they embroidered the Direct Action here. Like if you look at those Mystery Ranch bags, they just have like this kind of like patch thing sewn in. This is like embroidered. Even like the name of the bag is embroidered. There's this Velcro patch here, Velcro field. It was on the last couple bags too. I didn't talk about it very much. If you want to, you know, you can stick your Velcro thingies there. For the main pocket, so the main pocket of this bag is not clamshell, so it opens up about here, so that could be a problem for some. It has this pocket on the side here, which goes down about halfway in the bag. It's got some nice mesh. The mesh is not quite as nice as the recycled Firefighter, but it's pretty nice, nice enough. It has this very cool, can you see that? Yeah, there. It reminds me of Fallout, the video game, if you guys are video game nerds like me. These seams are all like finished, which is really nice. Some of the other bags were not. This bag's around $130 or so, depending on where you get it. So let's pack it out. So like everything else, I'll put this one in the bottom. So that goes down there very nicely. I'll put the camera on top, like so. So you can see this one stands up absolutely no problem on its own. Now this I'm gonna save, explain in a minute. There is a very nice laptop sleeve here in the back. It's well padded, raised up off the bottom. There is a box stitched Velcro panel here. I would never use a sleeve with this. It's just the laptop is so nice itself. Done. And it is just great in use. And that zipper, those zippers are really smooth. Again, there's a couple D-rings here that you can hang stuff off of if you really want to, like, where did my guy go? Okay, so there you go. Finally, he got some use today. There are identical water bottle pockets on both sides, like I talked about. This is one of the beauties of this. There you go. So in this front thing, now there is a clamshell compartment in this bag, which I'm going to show you right now. It unzips all the way around with a number 8 YKK zipper. Like so. So this is a clamshell organizational panel. Look, I tend to not use these very much, but when I'm using this bag for like what's gonna be a couple of days or a week, my stuff like slowly starts finding its way into these pockets. Like there's a pocket here that's like the perfect size for my hard drive. Eventually my hard drive ends up in there. There's a pocket like here where like my little knifey thing will go. My pens end up living in here. Like if you look, my GORUCK wire dop has like, it has like a pen section, a kind of daily life section, and then like cables and stuff section. And a lot of this stuff migrates into here when I'm using it. One of the weirdest pockets of this bag is this thing is like a map pocket with a zipper where you can put a map or like a tablet. It like works with touch. I've never actually put anything in this pocket, but it's there if you need it. Magazine bros. I've heard there's a place to put magazines in this bag, but I just can't seem to figure out where it is. It's like there's no way a magazine of any size would normally fit in here. When it comes to this part of the bag, there are these 2 slip pockets here. This one goes like yay, and then this one goes the same direction, the same distance. And then there's a key lanyard here that you could attach something to. What I tend to do in this case is I will put my mask just anywhere here, like so. Nothing too special. And then this thing, put it on top. Done. Zips up. Oops. Zips up like so. Now that's not the end. There is also a pocket here on the side that has some of its own volume. And that's where I will tend to put like my AirPods and wallet. So those guys will go in here. And then my keys. So because I like to swing my bag around and take my keys out that way, I tend, when I'm using this bag, to put my keys in this pocket here so I can swing it around and grab it from there. One thing I didn't mention is this bag actually has a hip harness thing, which is jammed behind these holes here. So there's like one of those hip strap things. But, you know, not something I ever need to use on a bag that's like 20 liters. Again, as I mentioned before, this is easily one of my favorite bags. I love it. It's like really, like if you live in a place where like tactical bags are fine, I highly recommend this bag. Like seriously, it's that good. Of all the bags you saw today, it's one of my favorites. It could be my top one. It could be my favorite. I do really like it that much. Like it does everything I need. So it'll stand up on its own, no problem. It has a clamshell compartment if you need it. It has a like 3/4 compartment if you need it. It has a killer laptop compartment. Number 10 smooth YKK zippers. It has really nice straps, very nice materials. Official Cordura. Also made in Vietnam, like some of the other bags. Anyway, this is the Direct Action Dust Mark II. That's about it for today's video. I know it's been a super long one. If you have any questions about any of the bags in this video, feel free to hit me up. The prices on these bags might fluctuate. So this bag could be 130 bucks today and 150 next week, or 120 the week after, or 75 if you're super lucky. So, you know, you got to kind of like figure out what's what, when's when, and be, you know, on the ball if you want bags. So I don't really have a whole lot more to talk about today, but I will say thank you so much for sticking around with me and for watching this whole thing. All of these bags are killer. You can't go wrong with any of them. So you just kind of got to roll with what works for you. Whew. That's the end, kids. Peace.